Convergence culture is one of the primary contributors and propagator of fake news. Fake news and its presence have increased with the existence and growth of convergence culture, and it is paramount to understand the relationship between fake news and its dependency on the culture. News and information are reliable and dependent on participatory culture, which is enhanced by the culture and platform paired with collective intelligence, resulting in media convergence. Convergence culture is directly proportional to what Saka refers to as the fourth tier of journalism, which has been broken and termed as citizen journalism, which shows a strong association with convergence culture. The establishment of the meaning of the word in Jenkins' blog post shows the wide lens, which is required to understand the participatory culture which represents Saka's citizen journalism as well. It is present through free and flexible participations in sharing information through social media platforms such as Twitter or Reddit. However, it is important to note Jenkins points to the form of participatory culture, which resembles Saka's citizen journalism as one, which is intended to contrast with older notions of media spectatorship. In this emerging media system, what might traditionally be understood as media producers and consumers are transformed into participants who are expected to interact with each other according to a new set of rules which none of us fully understand. The interrelationship between participatory cultures and convergence culture represent the break in the fourth tier of journalism, where news consumption in the traditional form was between producers and consumers. The involvement of media platform has transformed it into a representations of individuals using it. Participatory cultures has however changed the way fake news is created and sustained. Harari's views on a fake news shows his turn on unquestionable and unconditional devotions towards religions being the result of billions of people believing in a made-up story or existence of an invisible entity for thousands of years. It can be observed that Jenkins' concept of collective intelligence shows the association in which fake news is easily diffused, as it is easier over social media platforms to diffuse and use a variety of sources to circulate the same pieces of information for several times until it seeps down to the bottom. It can be also noted that the presence over this social platform have become a status symbol. Individuals and organizations understand the influence which they hold owing to their identity. Hence, their use of the platform represent their understanding and acceptance of the subject, which is then used by others to apply on their concepts to be accepted or refused. In conclusions, it is seen that the applications and platforms are not propagated. However, the individual's participations and the constructions of collective intelligence based off a piece of information shared and reshared with different perspectives makes for the collection of similar ideologies coming together. The use of participatory cultures in news and media represent the participations of the citizen in presenting their evidence cannot be held responsible for the generations of fake news. It was present in traditional form as well. However, the realization by political and organization that they can run propaganda, making use of easy access to the social application is what poses a risk of greater media convergence.